Hello dear aspirants, welcome to another interesting and useful video from Time, the test prep experts. Today we have an English video for you, okay, and the topic is incorrect and inappropriate usage of words. This is a very important question type in bank and prelim exams, okay. You must be familiar with this question type. Here you are asked to identify words which have been incorrectly used. It could be in terms of their meaning, in terms of how they do not fit in with the sentence, the context of the sentence, and it can also be spelling error, okay. We have posted several other videos with tips on root words, right, then connotation, collocation of words, etc. All these concepts will help you improve your vocabulary and also do well in question types like this, okay. So please do not fail to watch all our videos, and that reminds me that I have to remind you to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't done so already, so that you get regular updates of the videos that we post in various subject areas, and these videos will help you prepare for not only bank but SSC and other government exams. Okay, so now let us get to our question types straight away. Here, normally in these incorrect, inappropriate usage, you get simple words that you're very familiar with. There might be a spelling error or there might be a contextual error in one of the words. That's it, okay. So that's why I'm not going into much theory for this particular question type. Okay, in each sentence below, 4 words have been printed in bold, which are lettered 1, 2, 3, numbered rather, 1, 2, 3 and 4. One of these words may be wrongly spelled or inappropriate in the context of the sentence. Find out the inappropriate word, and the letter, not letter, the number of the word is the answer. Okay, if all the words are appropriate, the answer is 5, that is all are correct. Okay, these are the options. I am happy that the government is facilitating the actor for his contribution to the film industry. Facilitating the actor, facilitating something, but the government is honoring the actor for his contribution to the film industry. What is the right word here? Felicitating. Felicity means happiness. Felicitation is your expression of happiness or your respect for somebody. Felicitation, felicitating the actor. Okay, so that is the error. Error is in part 2. Fine. When you see these words, you might get confused because facilitating is also an actual word, but you need to say it aloud in your mind, not aloud in the exam, but in your mind, so that you know whether it makes sense in the context. Okay, please make sure you read the whole sentence together. Otherwise, the word facilitating is fine. You wouldn't find the error. Okay. Next, the minister was upset with his secretary. So, all the words in bold are supposed to get these numbers, okay. On my PPT, it's not aligned properly. Do not mind that. So, upset is word number 1, then secretary is word number 2, etc. Fine. Minister was upset with his secretary for not keeping the addenda ready for the cabinet meeting. It is not the addenda, but the agenda. Addenda is something you add to a book or to anything. Addenda would be an appendix, whereas here we are looking at the word agenda. So the number of agenda is 3, and that is our answer. Okay. Let's move on to the next question. Okay. We will have to wait and watch how the IT industry fares with the economic meltdown. When you read it, there is nothing wrong. You have to look at the spelling also. Fares is the plural of fare. In this sense, it would mean fairs, that is events, festivals, celebrations, melas, okay. But how the IT industry performs is what they mean. So it is FARES. So it is a spelling error there, or actually it is a mix-up of words because there is a word called fair too, but it is not appropriate here. Okay. Next, the gold jewelry. This is how we all pronounce it in India, so we may not find anything wrong there. Is of exquisite fineness. There are two words, finesse and fineness. Both are correct, okay. Finesse is a different word. I brought it up here because I randomly thought of it. Finesse is skill. Skill or grace in doing something. This is fineness, which means the delicate nature. Okay. The gold jewelry is of exquisite fineness and I have decided to buy it. Okay. Problem is with the spelling. It is jewelry in the first place. You can write it like this or you can write it like this also. British and American spelling, but not without the E. Okay. Jewelry or jewelry, both are okay, but here the E after J is missing. So the error is in that part. Since my numbers are not aligned here properly, I'm not reading out the numbers, but in the exam, what you're supposed to do is these brackets, these bracketed numbers would be here and you just need to click that particular number as your answer. Fine. Okay. We carefully considered every facet of the problem before announcing our decision. Every facet of the problem, every aspect of the problem, the word is correct, the spelling is wrong. Facet, that is the second word marked there. So the problem is with part 2, facet, aspect. Okay. Next, the same thing. While, okay, it is the same thing. It's just that the words are given to you here. Earlier only the numbers, we had to pick the numbers. Here the words have been given to us. While denoting policemen for security during religious processions, special teams are also in place as traveling squad. Okay. So, while denoting policemen, denotation, I have said this in a previous video, denotation is the meaning of something. This word denotes means it means. It can also refer to the definition of something. Okay, while denoting policemen does not make any sense. What could it be instead of this? While deploying policemen, deputing is also okay. Police on deputation, but here for security would actually, the best word would be deploying, or deputing is also fine. Hence the error is with the first word here. Okay, fine. The whole of history is full of incidents of religious prosecution in the name of God and faith. History, religious, prosecution, name, or all are correct. It may sound correct to you, but the passage, the sentence clearly states religious prosecution. Prosecution is punishment, execution of punishment. Okay, for somebody as ruled by the court, etc. Somebody gets prosecuted, punished. But yes, here also it is punishment, but this is what we call collocation. I have mentioned this earlier. Certain words go with certain things. It is also connotation actually, the tone of the words, what contextually they mean, okay. The word we are looking for here is not prosecution but persecution, because religious punishment is called persecution. People are punished normally not are but were, okay. In those days, we have heard of many cases where people were persecuted on grounds of heresy, blasphemy, etc. Heresy is going against religion or God, the same with blasphemy, okay. So, religious persecution is the right word. So, our error is in part or in word number 3, okay. So, let us move on to the next question. Land reforms were the pivot of that, paving the way for a more equitable and sustainable model of development. Did you spot the mistake? It's a very common usage. Paving the way, not paying the way, right? To pave the way means to prepare, to lead to something or to prepare for something. Paving, not paying. So, the error is in that particular word, paving the way. I'm sure you've heard of this expression. It's very commonly used. By altering the land laws, the government has made it easy for massive and reckless changes in the land use of existing settlements to the detriment of locals. Nothing wrong with the sentence except for a particular spelling. Altering massive, reckless, detriment. There is no word like this. What is the word? Detriment. Detriment is harm or destruction. Okay, so the change in the land laws has made it easy for people to make random changes in the use of land, and this has affected the locals adversely. It has harmed them. Detriment is the noun. The adjectival form is detrimental, harmful, detrimental. Okay. India has to create jobs faster than the rate at which its young population is growing to tap the demographic dividend. If you read it quickly like that, you will not find the mistake. Okay, you have to look at the words carefully. India has to create jobs faster than the rate. Faster is comparative degree, right? Fast, faster, fastest. What comes after comparative degree? The word than, not then. Faster than the rate at which its young population is growing to tap the demographic dividend. Demographic dividend is the divide in the age groups in this context, in the population. So, the jobs have to catch up with the growing young population. So, than. Fine. That's it. So, I hope you have understood this question type properly. Yeah. Please do subscribe to our channel in various social media platforms so that you keep getting updates of our videos. We'll be back soon with another useful video. Till then, keep practicing. All the best. Thank you.